Okay, so what is up, guys? Right now we're gonna be like streaming some Minecraft builds. Basically, we're gonna be building some, houses. Just see how that goes. We're doing it in creative mode, just to build whatever we want to. That's basically what we're doing here. So, yeah, let me go through and pull up the stream on my computer. That way I can, get everything set up the way I want to. Add a thumbnail, all that, you know. Do, 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 do. This may take a sec because I'm not that good with the YouTube like live streaming stuff yet. Because I normally do more Twitch, but it's fine. Um, I had to figure out how to pull up the stream. There it is. Cool. Uh, then I'm pulling up like the live view. Okay. 1 minute. I have to add the game I'm playing. Okay, cool. So here it is. Nice. We have it pulled up. And then let me refresh my page. And there we go. Cool. So it looks like we have it set up. Nice. So what we're going to do is we're going to look around for a place to build another house. We did that over my Twitch stream yesterday and then the day before. The day before we just kind of built the general outline of foundation. Then yesterday we went through in about 2 hours and did all that extra stuff. I'll just show you around it, that way you can see. It's an unorthodox shape, but that's because I kind of built it to go with the landscape. The inside is by no means finished, but yeah, the outside I thought looked pretty cool. And then I tried this. I haven't done this before. I built like it through the side of a mountain because I thought, hey, that's kind of a cool thing we could do. Try it out, see if it looks good. If it doesn't, I mean, it doesn't. If it does, it does. So yeah, you see, because like it's like this continues off, and then this branches off of that, but the ground's there. I thought that looked kind of cool, and yeah. So basically, I'm thinking what we're gonna do on for this next house is we're gonna try to find another place to build a house. Probably it's gonna be over here in like the ice area because I haven't really built a house in the ice area. But we'll keep moving around to see if there's anything that really piques my interest or anyone in chat's interest once we see something. So yeah, um, because we spawned into like the snow biome, and that's only a few blocks away from spawn. I just found a level place next to some woods. Oh, there's a village right there. Cool. Did not know that. But anyway, if this continues off to just snow, I think we'll go back to that ice place and start it there. So yeah. Um. Okay, so cool. Here it turns into normal. Nice. So we have normal, and then we have ice. I'm kind of thinking ice. So yeah, at least we know we have normal stuff. So that's a plus. Okay, so the ice place would be that direction, right? I want to check out this mountain though, because this looks kind of cool. Like the way it's kind of carved out. Has some potential. Like right here. But yeah, we'll head over to the ice. Should be right across these woods. Do do do. Should it should be right here, because right there's the house. Yep, right here. Cool. So basically, we need to figure out where we want to build it here. Kind of thinking right here because it's relatively flat and I don't have to do anything. Like, remove all that. Or this because it's kind of elevated a little more, which might be better. Um, you know, we're just kind of looking for a flat spot that you don't have to do that much work to get rid of. So, you know, that'd be cool if there wasn't so much ice there. But I could level that off and then build it there. That'd be kind of cool. Because, you know, it has like that mountain cliff. Or just cliff. Not mountain cliff, but yeah. Um, that might be the place we're gonna do it. Yeah, that looks like what we're gonna do. Cool. So we will break that snow. We'll knock this layer off. Okay. I just prefer to dig off the blocks by like the hand or whatever, because the like, you know, you have like the fill where you can just do fill air or whatever, but it takes longer for me to get the coordinates sometimes than it does to do this. Plus, if you're off, it can, like, off with the coordinates, it can mess up the whole thing. Or just make it completely different than what you wanted. It's just whatever, though. It should be this one. Yep. Cool. So now we just take these off. And once we get this gone, we can start outlining. So we may add some more blocks like this later, you know, for landscaping. Kind of make it look a bit better, but we're just removing it right now to get it out of our way. Okay. Cool. There we go. Let's just fill the gap with grass. Doop. Cool. So we have this. What I'm gonna do now is just fill this in right here. Is that water? Yeah, put dirt there. Okay, cool. And then we'll do the same with like half of this. You know, just the part where the house would probably be. Then put one there. Okay, cool. So I think that works. So basically, I don't know what type of block we need to go with on this one. Kind of thinking snow or ice though, since we're in this area. Because the other house we did was like the log cabin type look. So we need to do something else with this one. So let's grab concrete, smooth quartz. Then let's grab snow, packed ice, and blue ice. Okay, so what are we working with here? Kind of like in the quartz. The snow's wider, of course, but I like the look of the quartz. And then we can add, you know, some of that other stuff to make it look better. So basically what we'll do here is we're just going to outline the house. Okay. Wait, oh, do we have quartz blocks? I should be using that for the foundation. Chiseled quartz block, right? No? Quartz bricks, that's it. Found it. That took a second, because it's in a different area than just the normal quartz. Okay, anyway. There we go, we'll knock those out. Okay, then we'll kind of curve this corner a bit. I kind of want a, actually let's just try to curve it with the shape of the mountain. And then if we want to add something that's a bit of an overhang later, we can do that, but, We're gonna add that. It's gonna go this way. 2, 1, 2. I guess that there, and then draw this back. And we're gonna curve that around, I guess, to there. And we'll see how that looks. It may look good, it may look bad. If it does, we can always change it. Okay, now we make these 2s. Okay, so what do we do here? 2, 1, 1, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Does that look good? I think that works, and we can always, you know, change it up if need be at some point. So, yeah, I think that's pretty cool. So basically, we have the bricks laid down, so we need to go through on like these blocks here, replace the snow with the brick, that way it looks like actual foundation blocks, and yeah. Here's where we're gonna have most of the work, these right here. There, 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 there. Then I don't need to do it there, cool. So here, we either carry that down all the way on these, which we're probably gonna do, or we could just add other blocks, but I think that works, because you don't have to do it here, because there's blocks in front of that kind of blocking. But yeah, everything there looks fine. Cool. So we have the outline right now. Let's just do that. That's going to bother me if I don't fix that now. Basically, we have this shape. Now, what do we want to do with it? Should we bring it up with smooth quartz, or do a layer of blue ice, since we already have a white foundation, because we don't want it to be blended too much. So we'll just put some blue ice, see how that works, because blue ice kind of glows. I've used blue ice quite a bit on like some builds I've tried to done in like ice places, and it looks kind of cool because it gives off some glow when you turn it to the night. And yeah, I think it looks kind of cool, and then it'll help contrast with the white a bit more. And then of course, you know, we can add more like quartz blocks or whatever, but we also just need to grab normal ice, and then we'll grab light blue glass, and we'll see which one looks better for a window. Because I'm thinking the ice might blend in too much with it, but you know, we'll see. We could also do white stained windows, since it's like a snow area. You know, like the windows can be like fogged up or whatever. It's whatever we decide to do with it. Let's build this up to about 3 blocks, and then we can do another layer of quartz or, you know, something like that. And then we can always go through, remove these blocks, and put in windows later. It's just, you know, trying to get a general shape right now. This is a much smaller house than that first one we did over there. So yeah, it should take less time to outline and just make in general. Okay, so we have that, which isn't looking that bad, but I think we need to do something here. I think we'll go with chiseled quartz. Just see how that looks. If it looks bad, we can take that, you know, layer of blocks off or whatever, but it's fine. And then even once we have the house built, we can just, you know, mix it up if we have to. Change out the blocks or whatever. And even change the shape. It's not that big of a hassle. It just takes some time. Okay, cool. So we have that. Now, let's grab some quartz stairs. Should we use quartz stairs? Yeah. Okay, change that out for the concrete, because we don't need the concrete. So basically, what I'm kind of thinking is, we might do this, because it adds a little depth to the build, and makes it look a little better in my opinion. See, that's the thing right here though. If I do that, that doesn't look right. What happens if I build it this way? That's not gonna look right either. See, I don't know. Let's just try it this way and see how bad it looks. It's not gonna look amazing, but it might do the job for right now. And then if we decide to mix it up, we could. Okay, so here we need block, block. If we want to mix it up later, we can, you know. Be a block there. It might look a little odd right now, but it should look better at some point. Once we get it going. Because this is just the beginning. Most houses look a little shaky, right? You know, like at the very beginning. They don't look that great. But yeah. We'll get this figured out in no time. And then if that looks bad, we can always just remove it, you know, like I said. We don't want that. We want it to be straight. Because if we want to fix it, we can just, you know, either add an overhanging block in the corners or just add one on the inside. But it makes it a little weird with the corners too. So we'll just see. Okay. Once we get this done all the way around, we'll figure out what we're going to do next after we look at it and see if it looks okay or if it looks like trash. So, yeah. Okay, add that. And this one's just a straight layer, isn't it? Yep. That there, and then I'm trying to see how I can get that block in. There we go. Cool. So we need to add a block there. Why is there a block there? Okay. Anyway. I don't think that looks half bad, actually. That looks pretty good. So we can either add stairs on top of that, which will create like 2 lines if we put a block on top of those stairs. Or we could go through and just start putting blocks on top of it immediately. Like we would mix up the colors, we would use blue ice, you know? That might look better. Then I think at this point we kind of start to curve it back. So let's go through, put the blue ice, we'll put a layer. We're going to forget those corner blocks because we don't really need them for the blue ice part. I'm just going to do the outline of the outside. Okay. Okay, cool. There we go. So now, what we're going to do is we're going to build this up to 2 blocks, and then we're going to start curving the roof. We're going to attempt to make it more of a dome than a angular roof. It's going to be more curved, which is a little harder to do, a bit more of a pain, but it looks pretty good, normally. And then, once we get that, we'll try to add some detail to the outside, and See if we can get it looking a little better. Because just with a little landscaping, we can make this look a lot better. Because trust me, that other house over there looked really bad at the beginning. But we got it fixed to where it looks pretty good. So we have 2, so now we're going to go 1, 2, and then 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3. Let's see if that looks curved. A little too straight here, so what we'll do is move that to a 2, 2. That looks better. And then we can have this back corner higher and have it kind of go up and then, you know, like a different curve. So yeah, we'll just trace that around, I guess. Because if we're on this line here, let's just carry it straight back. We'll figure out this curve problem now. Okay, we have this one. So this one is going to go up a bit more. So it will peak here. Because that's like the widest point. So we're going to add it just under this one. Be better if it were above it, but it's fine because I don't really need it. I just need to know where that line is at better. So now we're going to figure how tall is too tall. So we can get this curving because we have to work into the curve. You can't just do it abruptly or it wouldn't look great. Okay, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. I know that one broke, so we'll fix that. Okay. Now we need to start trying to go down. We'll see how bad it looks. If it looks bad, we'll just, you know, fix it. But, okay, then here we need to start going to 2s, then 1s, and then 1s. Knock that so we can tell. Okay, so that's a little off. It's too tall up in the middle, so we will fix that. I think the problem comes from here. So instead of having that as a 4, we'll remove that block for right now and that one. But we will try it this way. Make that a 1, make that a 1, knock that one off. 2, 1, 2, 3. Now we need to try to mirror that right here. 2, 1, 1, and then it's down one set. Now we fit to this. Knock that off, make that a 2. Yeah, that's better. And then if we always just want to get rid of the curve and just have it as 2 separate, like, domes, we can also do that. But I think this curve might make it look pretty good, especially if we do some, like, different things with, like, the, ceiling. I mean, roofing. Ceiling would be on the inside, but yeah, the roof's on the outside. So it'd be roofing. But yeah, we'll start, you know, moving everything in a block. Or at least on this front part. And then back there, we're going to have to do it a little different, since we're trying to get it to curve up like that. So, yeah. Then on the inside, you know, we can have multiple floors, but... Okay. So here is going to be a taller piece. So what we're going to do here, starting here to about the same spot on the other side, we're just going to build it up 2. And see how that works. Because it has to go much higher. I'll just come through from that point and I'll mark the other side about where that needs to be. Okay, these right here are gonna need to be like this. We'll just take this straight from the back. There won't be any difference. And then we're gonna put a block here, block here. What's different here? Okay, these are built onto that block. That's the problem. Okay, there we go. Okay, and then that one is right here. No, it's not. It's off one right here. Yeah, right here. Okay, cool. So now we're gonna build these up. Cool. So there we go. We have that. So we need to get this to curve up. So our peak there is a 3, right? Yeah. So we go here. This block is going to reach the peak. So let's work with this to see what we need to do. You know, just to get a general idea. It can always be changed later, but now we need to increase the height of these down here. So what if we make that a 3? To make this one a 3, that'll give us the extra height probably we need. And then 1, 1, 1. One and then 2. No. So we need to make this a 2. Make that a 1, 1, 1, 2, 3. That looks a little better. So we see that's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna add a third block onto all of these, and then we'll get going. I think we'll work on this back part first, because once we have this, we just need to build the other to match it. So yeah, that would be this block. So we need to get this side matching gray. I want to try to get that in a block. So yeah, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah, it's not gonna work. These need to be taller. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. What if we forget that and then work from right here? So that's because it'll give us an extra width, which is what we need. I don't like that right there. So replace, we're gonna add another block. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. What happens if we just... Yeah, that looks better. It's not gonna be centered, but I think it'll work. So the ones directly next to this will be the same. So we'll just copy that over. This one will be the same as well. Okay, cool. This one will be the same here. Then right here we'll make it the same too. Actually, this one will be slightly different because it's a block in. So here we'll shift it down 1 block. Shift it down 1. Shift it down 1. Then we'll... Yeah. See, that works. Copy that. Since we're on like the same like X, we'll just copy it. Then for the next one, we'll shift it inward and all that. We'll carry this across. Cool, so we just had to fill that corner. this corner, and this corner. So let's get going with this one. It would be this one here, right? So basically we're just going to try to work inward from that block. Then if it doesn't look great, you know, we can always mix that up, but let's carry that all the way up, just, you know, just in case we need it. Then that will go there. This will go here. Then this one will do that. I don't like that right here. Is that better? We're gonna add a block here to kind of round it out a bit more. See, because with that shape, we're kind of going like these ice spires here. Very vaguely, but you know, it works, I guess. So yeah, here we'll take this one all the way up. And we'll try to do the same type thing. Then we're gonna copy it. Here we're going to do the same, but in a bit more. Do that block there. So that'll make it too wide. And then do this one here. Yep. And then carry this up. And we have that half of the dome kind of done. I think it works. So now we need to work on this part. So
press F3C for 10 sec to W inventory.
Okay, we need to do this, widen it up by 3 because that's what the front is. Okay, and then we do this. Do. Okay, cool. So we have that front. One second, guys.
Press F3C for 10 sec to W inventory.
I'm on console. I can't do the like debug menu or whatever. Because I think that's debug. I don't, not 100% certain, but yeah, I'm on PlayStation, so I can't pull that up like right now. Here we're gonna carry that out. But since it's lower, we're gonna do that. Okay, and then carry this here. Then once we get 2 more blocks in, we'll have to start shifting it and curving it a bit more instead of just copying. Which will take a little more time, but not much more. Because I think with a lot of the houses we'll be doing on these streams, they're going to be a lot more abstract than like, you know, just a rigid form house. It's going to be a lot weirder shapes, but I think it'll work. Because like that other house I did, I matched it to fit like the way the land was kind of set up, but it worked fine. So hopefully that's how these can go too. But we'll see. Here we're just gonna carry all that down. If it needs to be changed, we can change it up, but you know. Okay. Then we're going to be curving this to match that really soon. So that's what we're going to work on right here. So we're just going to carry this out and then take off all the blocks that aren't needed. It's just a bit easier this way, I think. And then we'll, you know, try to curve that, but we'll get there. Okay. There goes all that. We need something there. Do we need anything there now? There. Need that. Cool. Okay, so we have this shape. I think it kind of works, though. May not have to do much adjusting to it. Right up here's a problem. Let's do that. Carry that across the top. Okay, there we go. Fixed. So, you know, we're getting there. I guess we'll wrap up this side, and then we'll start to work on the other. Okay, so this one here would be this. I'm gonna add a block there, just so that we can curve it a bit more, because I don't want like a right angle there. Copy that. Gonna build this one in. Add one there, don't want a right angle. Then here, I think we're gonna go for more of like a igloo tunnel shape, because yeah, it's gonna be like the entrance area, or at least it's gonna lead to something. So, igloo shape. Add that there. This is gonna go there. Doop doop doop. Then one there. Okay. So we have this half done. For right now, you know, just the general shape. But yeah, not bad. Okay, over here we're gonna do the other side. We're gonna give that a sec though, because I needed to check on something, but we're ready to go now, so yeah. We'll carry this one on up, see what we're working with. That'll do. Because we aren't shifted back one yet, so we'll just keep starting from there. And then once we shift back, we'll work from that. Okay. So now we start from here. So we're going to be slightly off from normal. Take that, yeah. That works. Copy that. That's not going to work because we need that to be the lowest point, so we're going to have to block here, here, and then what if we do that? Actually, we can keep that. That doesn't look that bad. I think we'll do like we did on the other side. We're just gonna curve this up to there, but we're gonna carry all these out. That way we know where to cut off at. Because that was kind of helpful, actually. It started out as a mistake, but hey, it worked. Okay, cool. So if we add a block there, we still need those. But I think that looks decent. If we can do something with that. Okay. I think that looks pretty good. If I can fix this here, it's getting a little too flat, so we're going to work on that here. So we're going to put that there. Then we're going to try to curve it a bit more. may look bad, but we can work with it and change it up if we need to, if it doesn't look great. But I think that kind of works, because this will keep changing height. So as it changes height, we'll change this line up, and then, you know, mix it up a bit more. Because if there's just, you know, one little straight section of it that's basically the same, that's fine. Okay, here we're gonna need to knock that down. I guess I'm just gonna build the exact same thing. Yeah, we'll just stick with that. That's not that big of a difference. Carry that there. Okay, and then then here we're gonna do this. Because now we're getting up towards the front, so we need to fill this in the right way. Because this is where it gets weird, is where stuff is not the same. But it's no big deal, because I think we got it for the most part. I think that looks decent. And then we have the back covered, and then we have that covered. Can we take these blocks out? Yep. Cool. Where's another area that's weird? There. So we need to take off those two on the other side. I think that's even on a different block, but I mean, it's fine. We can take these three out. Remove those two, remove these two. Okay, what we're going to do here is we're going to add a top to it. So we're going to take the, I guess we'll take spruce. Take the snow. Basically what we're going to do is build like a little, almost like a watchtower looking thing, but not really. It's going to be like an, you'll see, it's hard to describe kind of. Because I've done this before on some builds and it looks kind of cool, so we're going to see if it can work here. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this quartz. We actually need an overhang block. That's a little too short for right now, so we're going to bump it up another block. Now we're going to do the overhang. There we go. See, we have enough height now. Do that, and then connect here. Cool. We're going to grab this. Then we're gonna, I need slabs. Smooth quartz slab. Switch that out for blue ice. We have used blue ice. I need to switch it out for black, for packed ice. It's fine though. Blue ice, packed ice. There we go. Cool. That doesn't look great. We'll see what we can do here. Let's try it with blue ice and just try to match what we had under that, so it looks like we cut it and then moved it upwards. We'll see. So it'd be like, you know, it's not going to be perfect. We're going to make it a little more dome-like, the. Okay, then we elevate that. Carry these out. Let's see what it looks like. That looks better. Might be a little tall though. I'm curious how one would look. So we will remove all of that but one layer and see how it lined up. Okay, so it was this. So we went up one and then over and then onto that block. Okay, cool. Up one, over, all the way, and then down. So here we popped up this way, out one. Here we did this way, out one. And then here we came out this way. Then here we came out this way. Gonna do this right here, then extend all this up by 1 block. I think that looks better. Okay. You know, adds a little extra height. I'm thinking here we can make a bit of a door, perhaps. I don't know, because, you know, it's kind of flat, so it could be like a porch. Right here, we're gonna make a door. It's gonna be an open door. We're not gonna put like actual doors there though, because it wouldn't look right. What we're gonna do is we're gonna take spruce slabs and jungle wood and dark oak slabs. We're gonna see which one looks better. We're gonna take cobblestone walls. Do we have... Okay, we'll just go with cobblestone, I guess. And then fences, spruce, dark oak, and jungle. I guess, you know, to see what block matches up with what. So we're going to need to try this right here, see if we can kind of make a deck. See if it can look decent. We may just carry it out all the way out here, up against the side. Yeah, that's what we'll do. If it looks bad, we'll remove it. But if it looks good, it looks good. You know what I mean? So that's the plan. Because it's always easier to put the blocks down than to take them away. But it's no big deal. Let's do this. Take it to here. Keep going. Okay, cool. So we have that. Carry this out. Carry these out by 2 apiece. Then we need to... Okay, so basically we're going to try to keep this general shape, curve it a tad more, so out here should, you know, be like the longest part from the building. So yeah, let's try it like here. So we extend all these out a bit. We're going to see how that looks. We don't need those. This needs to be extended. We're actually just going to make this a square and then cut off the blocks that we don't really need. Because it'd be a bit easier than just trying to figure it out now, just by looking at it. So yeah. Okay. Okay, so we have that. We don't like that. So we're going to draw a line about like that. Remove that one, remove that one. I think that kind of works. That's gonna need to go. There we go. Then, we're gonna replace the outside with spruce. Because I have a feeling if you use like a different toned woods for like decks, it'll look a lot better. Because if you just use one, it looks too much of the same. You gotta mix it up with the block you're using. So that's why we're doing this. Okay, then be this one, this one. Okay, so we have that outlined. I think that looks pretty good. Let's grab birch, because birch might look better for a pathway, kind of. Or, you know, an inside piece. Not really a pathway, but, you know, just a little inside area that looks a little different from the jungle wood, you know, just to mix it up, liven it up a tad. Okay. Let's see. Need that one. I don't know about that. We're just gonna leave that jungle, I guess, because that didn't look very great. But, you know, easy fix, so no problem. Okay, cool. There we go. So, we have this. We have all that. So right here's basically a door. We're gonna need a block to work with this. So let's grab the quartz brick. Packed ice, switch that out for the birch, and then blue ice, switch that out for the dark oak because we didn't use it at all. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna take that block, take this block. Okay, now we take this blue ice. Okay, cool. Got a little too low, so we need to just try to get it to match that same block height, if we can. So, yeah. I don't know. Okay. What happens if we try this? That doesn't look right because we have two quartz right next to each other. Blue eyes, blue eyes. Put the ice back. Okay, so we have this shape. What can we do here to make it look better? What if we try this here? We'll need slabs. Smooth quartz slabs. Switch that out for dark oak fence. This was inward one. We're just gonna try to blend it in, make it look a bit better. While we're here, we're gonna knock out those snow blocks. Okay, cool. I think that looks kind of rough right now, but we can fix it later because we got other stuff we can do. And then, you know, while we do that, we might get an idea of what to do here. So, I'm thinking, where do we need a door? I'm thinking for sure have a door here. So let's give that a try. Okay. Cut that off right here. Okay, so we're gonna have that. It's gonna come out. these. And it's just gonna come out straight like that. Carry that down. Okay, cool. Then we nah, I don't like that. I'm not particularly fond of that either, though. So let's grab smooth quartz stairs. See how that looks. Because these stairs add more angles and can kind of help with the curvature of it, make it look a tad better. That knocked out 2 blocks. It was always supposed to hit out 1, so we had to fix that there, and I don't think we should do that. Have that there, and then, or perhaps just take that out, put a slab, and then make that a slab. Stairs. That might cause a problem here, though. Okay, I think that's the same difference, isn't it? No. So we're gonna need to put that there, okay. No problem, really. That's fine. That there, that there, that there, that there. Okay, cool. That works. Then we're going to, much like down there, we're gonna add another porch type thing. We're gonna take these ice blocks out right here. Make sure they're on this one. It's gonna be a darker color porch. It's gonna be basically the inverse of that, because that one was jungle on the inside, dark on the outside. This will be dark on the inside, jungle on the outside. That's just the idea right now. It could change. Nothing is set in stone. Here we're gonna do that. No, it's not the right time for that. Do that there. Now we can move down. This could look bad, it could look good. I don't know. If it looks bad, guess what? We just get rid of it. If it looks good, we keep it. I mean, not much that you can lose here. Okay, we have that, and then do the same there. Now, should we have it come out and do the almost the exact same as that, or should it be terraced out inside a little more? Terrace might be the wrong word to use for that, but okay. So we have this. gonna add this block around it, then we're gonna go in with a jungle and do the furthest outside block. It's gonna be a little higher. It's gonna be the equivalent of what the top block would be. That way we can put glass panes and kind of make a fence. So yeah. Put that there. Okay, cool. There's that. Now we take the jungle wood. There we go. If it looks bad, we can always get rid of it. Let's see how this looks. Take that block there. Just toss that there. Okay. Nowhere near as bad as I thought. So here, what we'll do is we're gonna take either the wall or fence, carry it up from there up to there. And then from up here, we're gonna have a little canopy thing, kind of like that, but it's not gonna be with ice. So 4, yeah, 4, 4, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4. Okay, cool. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're gonna remove that. Put 2 there. Cool. So we have that. We're gonna copy the shape here. I did something wrong, yeah. It was that one. Okay, these are just ones as a diagonal all the way to it. It's kind of hard to place slabs because, you know, you have like they're just smaller blocks. They're harder to place, especially when you're doing like diagonals. Okay. Then once we get this one, okay, that's good. I like the way that connects, but let's see if we can connect it to there. Let's just carry, which one was it? The one above this, okay. Let's see how this works. Okay, not bad. Fairly circular. You know, it's not exactly a circle, but we don't want it exactly a circle, because we don't need a circle. So basically, we have this shape. So now we're gonna go through, bump it up a few blocks, and then we're gonna go through and we're not gonna make it like a full dome. We're gonna make it like fairly level. You know, just enough to tell there's a curve, but not too big of a curve that it looks bad. Yep, these are supposed to be up one, so I did that wrong there. Okay, there we need to put a block. Cool. Then I think we may just do another layer like that, and then see how that goes. Then if I think it's curved enough, we may just, you know, stick with that. Okay, so now we're going to extend all this out by 1. I already did this side, didn't I? That's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, should be 2s, right? But that one doesn't have a 2. Okay, so there we go. We have that. And I guess one more if we can. Just carry this across, see how bad that looks. If it's that big of a problem, we can always fix it later, but let's just see how it looks. Okay, once we get it out here, there we go. I think that looks pretty good. Okay, so we have that. Not bad. Now we need to take down these walls and see what we can do. That's going to be in line with that. That's... Maybe if we try it this way. I think that ruins the flow of it, actually. So we're going to get rid of this. But down here we're going to use a fence for sure to make supports. Cool, we have that. Here we'll do, you know, this. Try to meet it at this center one if we can. That isn't bad. And then right here. Might as well do one here too. There we go. I think that looks pretty good. We still need to do some detailing with the roof to make it pop a little more because it blends too much because it's just one block, so it's too uniformly colored. But yeah, I think we'll go through with maybe some different colored ice and then make it, you know, look a little different. We're going to add some windows here and there. I don't know whether we're going to use light blue glass or ice blocks, but we'll see. We'll grab all the ice. We'll grab snow too because we may throw some snow on the top, just, you know, to blend it in a bit more. because you know it is a snow area. So yeah. Can I not? So you can't put snow on a block that's not like an actual block. Okay. So we may need to fix that at some point then. Just, toss some snow in here just to mix it up right now. See if that makes it look better. If it does, we're in business. But we're still going to add some other stuff. Yeah, I think that adds to it. It breaks up the shape a bit more, so we can always use that to our advantage. But I'm thinking right here we need a window. I don't get why there are mines, like minecart sounds or whatever right here. Okay, so that's basically, because we're not even underground, but it's fine. Yep, so we're going to go with the glass. So the light blue stained glass is almost a perfect match for the blue blue ice. Is that what it's called? Yeah, blue ice. So you see right here we have a window. What do I want to use to frame that out though? I need to get smooth quartz. There we go. Let's just toss this here, see what happens. If it looks bad, we can always just switch it back to the blue ice around it. But I have a feeling switching up the block will break up the monotony of the dome because it's too, you know what I'm saying? It'll split up the colors a bit more, that way you can tell. It's more defining. You can tell what's there easier. Yeah, you see, and we can just work that into the shape a little better. Because here's the thing. What if we try that? Yeah, that looks better. It kind of looks like a door, which it's not supposed to be, but it could be, because we don't really have a door. We have like this, which leads out to here. We'll keep this spot in mind, because that looks pretty good actually. That'd be pretty good for a door. We need a tall window here. So that would be like blue stained glass. I don't like how they switched it to Bedrock from the PlayStation 4 version, because it makes you build slower. Bedrock builds slower than PS4 version and Xbox 360 version. People may think I'm crazy when I say that, but it does. Bedrock builds much slower. Add that there. Let's grab stairs. See what this top would look like with stairs. I like the slabs, because it still shows some of the ice, which is what we're trying to showcase here. Then what if we put that there, put that there, put that there, put that there? That might work. That adds a little something to it. I don't know what it does add, but it looks pretty good. So yeah. And yeah, guys, if you're watching the stream, it'd be really cool if you could subscribe to the channel if you want to. Just please consider it, because we are trying to hit, however subscribers we need to be able to be monetized. I think that's like 1,000, but we're way off from 1,000 right now. I think right now we're like 115. So I guess the next goal would be 125 or 150. So yeah, if you are liking the content and would be interested in subscribing, that'd be really cool if you could do so if you want, because that would really support the channel and show that you guys enjoy the content, and then let me know what type of content you all want to see, stuff like that. So yeah, okay, basically we have that window, we have this window, that door, that door. We need like a main entrance, so it's either going to be out this side or out that other side. This side goes straight down a cliff, so we would have to pull it out and then curve it around, which might be the way to do it, because that would look kind of cool. Because I like the way I did that with the other house over here. I'll show you the other house, that way you can see what I'm talking about. Because it should be right over this way somewhere. There it is. Okay, so basically the way we have this porch out here kind of wrap around in between like the multiple entrances and down this slope is nice. I like doing that. Like, it adds a little more, because if you use more depth rather than just coming straight out with it, it looks better. That looks a little jank right now, but I can fix that. But you see the way it kind of curves around? I think that looks good. So if we apply that same type of concept to this over here, it has some potential to look good. So yeah, we may get that a try. You see, because right here, I think it blends in with this pretty good, because that's why we put it here, to blend in with like this and make it a house for this biome. So I think it does that. It's just not, a house that looks like a house. It's more like a igloo or ice house, which is kind of meh. But if we do if we put a door here and have it come out this way, like the pathway, we could have it hit that porch and then come down, I guess maybe here or here. Probably here. Yeah, it'd most definitely come down to like this area. I think that would look decent. But we're gonna see where the door would be best suited for. Probably right here. Right across from that window. Okay, so what do we do there? We put smooth quartz here, and then let's knock those blocks off a bit. It needs to be a little wider. Okay, put that there. Then what happens if we just build off of that? How bad does that look? Yep, I don't like that. We're gonna put this one here. Then, there we go. Yeah, that looks much better. So, let's grab our doors. What door would look best for this house? What's a warped door look like? Nope, no warped door. We are not using that. Birch door is bright. Yeah, that's what we'll use. Okay, so we can either do that, or we can have it where the doors are off center. Because there's a 5 gap, it's not a 4, so we can't have them centered really. I'm kind of thinking that. That looks pretty good. And then we take this here, make a window. Then what if we put that there, and then take slabs, and then put a stair there. Then stair there. I don't know about that. Let's just leave that as it was. Remove this overhang, see what it looks like before we start doing some weird stuff. I think it's okay. What happens if we just remove these and keep that? That looks better. Okay, so we have this, so we need to take it down and out. Okie dokie. So, we have this, so we're going to build the porch, get it to kind of wrap, connect to that. So with that, we had jungle and spruce planks, I believe. So let's find the jungle, spruce. Okay, cool. Do we need any other blocks while we're here? No, we'll just go about it, and then if we need it later, we can always come back and get it. So yeah, let's try to keep this kind of level. Make this a little wider, because it's the entrance. We don't want it to be too cramped. Extend that out. Okay, cool. Now we start moving downwards a bit. We're just going to use slabs because you can do a bit better, like with the stair type look than with stairs, in my opinion. Stairs have their place, but I think this will look good. Because I typically use slabs for stuff like this because it just looks better in my opinion. Because you can do more with it. Because stairs, it comes out. Now it's good for when you're trying to like increase or decrease height real quick. That's where stairs do their best. But if you're trying to make it look kind of flowy, I think you need to use slabs. That's just my idea though, so. Let me know what you think. Do you all use slabs more, or do you use stairs when it comes to making stuff like this? And keep in mind, we need to get a connect to that, so we need kind of like a line. So yeah, unless we want to go curved, like where it makes like an S if you slanted it to the right. So you know, like not really an S, but you know, it's like a very slightly curved S. We could do that, you know, have a higher rate of decline here, and then start to straighten it out once we hit that level, and then get faster to a higher rate of decline, which we could check out. So let's grab those stairs that I was talking about. You need that. Bruh. Okay, it's fine. Put that there. Let's see what this looks like. Because like I said, stairs do have their place. And sometimes they're quite useful. And this might be one of those situations. Because we need to pick up the rate of decline quicker than what the slabs are capable of. You see, so we have that curve down, and then we're going to have it come this way. But we're going to have it move this way. So we need to carry out that, knock these two off. So now we're gonna put that there. Toss that on. Okay, cool. And yeah, guys, if you're just joining the stream, we're just building some houses in creative mode. So that'll be kind of cool. I did this on Twitch the other day. And I just said, hey, why not stream it to YouTube? So, yeah, here we are. Because I like streaming to YouTube better anyway, kind of, than Twitch. That's just my opinion, but yeah. Basically, we're working on building this house. So we're trying to connect these porches right now, this like about the same height, and then we're going to carry this one on down to like here-ish. You know, just right around there. Hopefully, we can make it look decent, which shouldn't be that bad. Now, the house itself is kind of jank because we're using blue ice, but it's supposed to fit into the ice area. So, I mean, it's basically the best it can be done like that. Because I went with, like, basically a big igloo. Because, you know, igloos are already a pre-built structure in-game. So, just make that big. And then, yeah. I think it matches the biome well. Now, does it look good as, like, a house, really? It looks kind of unique. I'll give it that, but does it be like a log cabin look or anything? I don't really think so. But it's fine. Okay, so we have this right here. So what we're going to do is we're going to carry on that spruce here. And then we're going to take this all the way up. We'll just put full blocks next to those stairs, because I don't want to get spruce stairs out. If we need to switch them out later, we can, but this is just, you know, a bit of a placeholder. See, because I think that looks fine. Plus, I can put a lantern on it or whatever, or fence posts, then a lantern, which would look good. So we have that. They connect now. So now we need to go from, I guess, here, either curve right and then down, or curve left and then kind of down. Might do like a spiral. A spiral would be kind of hard to do and kind of weird, because we don't have that much height. I mean, it can be done, but it might look better if we just kind of curve. Would it be left would be better? Left or right? What do you guys think? Because I don't know. Kinda, I'm leaning towards this way, like along that. Follow the path of this and then boop. Yeah, that's what we're doing. Okay, so we're gonna take this, extend that out. We're gonna drop these blocks down a bit. Okay, cool. So we have this. Extend that out a little more. Replace that block because it made it a full block, and I don't want full blocks. I want slabs. We're gonna remove that layer because we don't really need it. We're gonna put that there. Keep on doing this thingy. We need to go more out this way. They made that a full block. That's not amazing, because because I don't want full blocks, because it's supposed to look like slabs right now. Now we're gonna start the curve, I guess, because that's getting too straight. So there, cool. Extend this out a bit. I made full block, get rid of that. Threes, okay, so we have that. Put that there. Then take this. Made a full block, get rid of that. Okay, so we have that. So now we either curve it more this way and then back into there, or we just try to curve around and make a spiral. I don't know. We'll see. I'm thinking we'll move to stairs though, because that'll speed up the rate of decline. Okay. Spruce again. More stairs. Okay, we don't need that really. We'll use, that'll be a spruce block anyway. We'll go ahead and fill that in. That way we can see like the outline of the path better. That's the plan anyway. These will be ones. We're gonna eventually add supports for it. It didn't need supports, but I think it adds to the look. Put that there, put that there. Okay, there we go. Then we need that. Nice. Then we just need a declining quicker too. So we'll just keep using stairs. Okay, we need to start trying to curve it. Then at what point should we flip back to slabs? I think we're a bit off from where we need to flip to slabs again. So we will do stairs one more time, then we'll transition back to slabs. Okay, because you can do more in terms of like angles with slabs. We'll fill that with a block. Okay, because stairs are kind of hard to do turns on without it looking kind of weird. So now we start here. And we kind of extend that. Remove this block. Fill that. Keep that there. There. Then we need to... I shouldn't have done that. There we go. That's fine. Take that. Knock that one off. How many more blocks are we dealing with here? Not many. Cool. So we basically have this thing done. We're just going to keep doing this arrow kind of shape. It'll be basically a diagonal, but I think it'll look good. Because now we'll try to curve it either... Yeah, we'll curve it this way. It'll match up with that better than if we curve it that way. So now we go through and place block there. Okay, so we have that. We have that. Might as well just put full blocks there, you know. we need to slow the rate of decline, so we'll make it 2, then 1, then 1. So it was 2, then that. Add that there. That doesn't need to be there. Make those full. I think we basically have this done, or at least the spot right here. So that's a plus. Yeah, I think that looks decent. That's a bit of a problem. Let's just try to fix this, make it look a little better. Then I think once we outline everything with the spruce planks, it should be a-okay. Okay. Do the spruce planks up to here. Do this here as well. That doesn't need that, there, and there. There we go. I think that looks pretty good. This is a little janky right there, but we can fix it. So basically, what we're gonna do is we're gonna take those corners out. We don't need them anyway. We're just gonna do the inverse. We're gonna flip those inward, and hopefully that does the job. Yeah, see, already looks better. Those are full, so do that. We have that fixed up. Something here wasn't right yet, right here. What if we... Yep, okay, cool. That's a little weird. We can fix it. But yeah. So we have this. This is what we're working with right now. So we need to add supports at some point. We have window, door thingy, and then other door thingy. So we'll go add the supports, I guess, right now. So basically, for this house, we're either going to use smooth stone or packed ice and blue ice as that, but that'd be almost too much ice in my opinion. So we have smooth stone. Let's see if we have any other blocks that might do. Okay, we have concretes as well. So let's keep that in mind. But chances are we're going to go smooth stone. So we need to find those full blocks. Take something like this here. Carry that out, and then take these main two down. Dig that out. And then there, and there. See, that doesn't look that bad. Okay, so here, full blocks, nice. So we had a 4x4, right? Yeah, that'll do. We'll just fill those gaps in with the planks of whatever we need once we get these supports down. The supports should add a lot to the look. If they don't, I mean, I don't see how they wouldn't, but if they don't, we can always mix them up. I'm thinking we could add some snow and or ice around the bases and maybe the tops if we want. You know, make it look a bit like an, you know, like a icicle. Is that what it is? Like the frozen drips of water? Like when stuff freezes? I don't know. I think it's an icicle. But that's what we might try to do. Okay, so we have that. So this one's going to be a bit different. We have these two right here. It's going to be a bit more exposed on the sides, but it's still links of 4, so I think that should work. We're not carrying that one down, we're carrying this one down. Need to remove those blocks, put that there. Because we need to try to make the supports look like they go all the way into the ground. So you remove the blocks that you can see under that. You see, it looks like it can go all the way down. So yeah, you know, but it doesn't. But it looks like it can. And then here is a flat block. Nice. 2, 3, 4. Perfect. Then we need one more here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do. Switch those blocks out. Then we need, because down there it had like things coming out the edge for supports, and I forgot to do it on these most recent ones, so I'll do that right now. Yep, there we go. Cool. So we have the supports. Now, is there a way we can connect those supports and make them look better? We'd have to go through planks, of course, so let's just try to work this and see what happens. If it looks bad, we'll give up on it. Yeah, that's not gonna look great. I mean, if we can get that spaced out the right way though, that would look pretty good. So I'd have to follow the rate of that. That's something we can do another time, because that might be kind of rough. Unless all we do is, I just had to get this to connect right. Okay, so we have this one connecting. Okay, see that? We got that. Now, what if hypothetically this one is near the same level? So we take this, see, this might be the way to do it. Rather than trying to make one linear line, we can just make separate lines. I think that might do it. Might make it look pretty good, but a lot more easy. And then if we have to, you know, we can add like a triangle across to make it seem like it's for supports, but okay, so we would carry this one out here, then transfer this over about halfway. So we have something that looks like that. How bad does that look? That one doesn't look bad at all. And then this would, of course, connect to here. Problem here is we don't have any supports, so guess what we're gonna do? Act like there is. So we need wood slabs or jungle slabs and spruce, and we'll go through and fix those problems from earlier. So which ones weren't touching? Right here. Jungle. Jungle. That one was fine. Okay, cool. So we have that. The supports look decent, I think. It can be refined to look better. But now we're going in with the... We'll grab those fences. Now we need lanterns. So down here, we'll need planks as well. Okay. Because we had to put it on a full block or it won't look right. Let's carry this all the way across, might as well. I don't see how that hurts. Put that there, put that there. We're just gonna go space them out. Just see if we can get it to look decent. That's a full block, so we'll put it there. This one's full block. It's hard to tell with the slabs. You know, where you can place... Okay, so here we'll just do that. Because that's almost too long of a distance without having a light. Put that there. Put one there, might as well. It doesn't hurt anything. Then... yeah, just put jungle fence there. Cool. That was there, so we'll put it there. I'm going to add a slab here because I want it in the corner. It may mess with the height a bit, but I mean, it looks fine. Put the lantern. That one's not right, so we'll put it here. We'll go through and handle that side later. Lantern. Lantern, that's too close. See, once we get these spaced out, it'll look pretty good, I'd say. See, already looks better. So now we need to do something like that here. So we need to put jungle fence, lantern, jungle fence, lantern. We're gonna put those lanterns on those spots where I just put the planks. So we're gonna toss jungle fence on all of that. Now we go through the lanterns. Then we might have the lanterns dangling on the bottom of those supports. I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know if that would look great. But yeah. See, we're getting there. It's looking pretty good. I think dangling from these will most definitely have lanterns. It'll be under those support beams. I'm calling them support beams, but they're literally just fence, so. Plus you don't need support beams in Minecraft, but yeah, that's what I'll call them for the time being. Okay, then put next to those lanterns, next to those posts, there we go. I think it's looking decent. We need something here for a bit of an overhang, so we'll take the jungle fence. It'll be this one. I'll just remove that. We'll fix that at some point. It was that, so that's fine. Because we added that originally. Okay. So we have, let's add one more. Cool. So we have this. Now we're going to go through with the jungle slabs and kind of make a dome looking thingy. If it doesn't look, not really a dome, more of a vault, which is essentially an extended archway. So, yeah. We're going to add it on each side that we can figure out what we're working with. I think we'll just extend this out by a 3. Instead of it coming up to 1 point, because that wouldn't do what we're wanting it to do. And then here we'll have a little overhang. Same on this side. Add an extra block there. And cool, I think we got it. We're going to put lanterns on those corners, because that should light that up. So, yeah, I think we're getting there. Like I said, we need to put snow or something to try to block all this up, trying to change it up. So that's what we're going to go through with now. Let's not use carpet. There's no need for that when we have snow. We're going to grab the snow. Can we think of anything else that might help? Like mix it up. Grab packed ice and ice. We're just gonna, you know, haphazardly add some snow. I'm thinking this might be a good place to add some ice. We need slabs. We use jungle and spruce, so because I want to have these connected up. That way I can make this look great with the ice, you know. Yeah, that works. Put some packed ice here and there. Because we're trying to make it look a bit more natural than before. Because before we were just doing outlines, so now we're trying to make it, you know. Because the blue ice by itself is a little vibrant. So you gotta add in some other blocks here and there to try to make it, you know. So you can't put snow on ice blocks, that's interesting, but you can put it on the packed ice or the blue ice. Did not know that. Okay, so we have that. Is that looking good, or... Ice melts. I forgot. So we need to be careful about where we place the ice. I have a feeling it'll melt pretty quickly like that one did, so if we have any problems, we should know.
Hi.
I think that should work, you know? So, yeah. Add that there. Hey! How you doing, man? We're just, you know, building some houses on Minecraft and just kind of chilling, you know. Okay, so that melted too. So we need to be very careful about where we place normal ice blocks, because they will melt. Okay, because I kind of forgot about the whole mechanic, because I don't build very often with ice, or just hang around in snowy areas, because I just don't really like it. But, yeah, sometimes it's cool. But yeah, we're just mixing up the, blocks that we have here to try to get it to look less uniform, because it was all blue ice, so it was very weird looking. So now we're going through adding in other shades of ice and like different colored blocks to help break up the blue ice, because it looks kind of rough if it's just blue ice. Let's add a little line here. See how this looks. I think the majority of the building will stay blue ice, but we will mix it up a tad. Add a few more blocks here and there to break it up. Okay. And yeah, if you all have any suggestions on what type of houses we should try to build next or something, if we can, if we still have time, That'd be really cool if you could just put that in the chat, and I'll see if I think that's doable. But yeah, I'm thinking I might stream. If I have time tomorrow, I may stream again. I may stream Rocket League or this. So if you want to see that, make sure you hit that subscribe button and ring that notification bell, gamers. That way that way you all can see the stream, you know? So yeah, if you kind of like the content, it'd be cool if you could consider subscribing if you want to, of course. But yeah. Up here we're gonna add that.
Make a house shaped like a big pig.
A big pig? That's doable. Like, I did some stuff like that on the Xbox a few years ago. It's not on videos or anything on my channel because I didn't have a way to screen record my Xbox maps, and my Xbox maps got corrupted.
Make door and two frowned legs for water elevator up and down on each frowned leg.
Yeah, okay. Let me take a picture of what you just said, and I'll look into that.
So you go up inside the pig.
Okay. That's a pretty good idea.
Inside a house.
Okay. Yeah, that's doable. Because I've done stuff like that, like I said, on the Xbox, and that went pretty good. Those are kind of fun builds, because you know it's not just a normal shaped house, it's a bit different. Okay, so we'll wrap this up and try to find a place to build that. Once we think this looks decent, I need to add some of this here, and then I think we should be fine. And then we'll try to find a place to get started on that. Okay, so yeah, I think that looks good. We can always come back to this later if we need to add something, you know. Okay, so it was over this way. I believe we found normal land. So we will try to build that, or start building it over there. Because the pig house would look kind of weird over here. I think it was this way. It's just a whole lot of snow. The snow is very confusing because it looks all the exact same for the most part. Yep, right over here. Cool. I'm gonna Google Minecraft pig, that way I can see what it looks like real quick. And then just kind of build off of that. Okay, cool. There's the image that we need to see. So, pig house. Basically, we want somewhere. We don't actually need it that flat because we have the legs, and the legs act as supports. So, that makes this kind of easy. So what we're going to do is we're going to grab concrete, pink concrete. Let's check terracottas, white terracotta. Light gray terracotta might work, might be helpful. Magenta purple. You know, we're just going to grab whatever might work. Grab pink powder, because the powder's a little lighter than the other. Pink wool, of course. What color are the eyes on the pig? Black, so black concrete. Yeah, okay, cool. Does the pig have the hooves are brown? Okay. So we want probably brown terracotta for the hooves rather than brown concrete. So on the pigs, like on the pig in Minecraft, it looks like it has it's a 4x4 for the legs.
Make
4x4 by
the door.
Okay, so the hooves are, if the hooves are a door, that would need to be a dark oak door, right? So let's just try one leg. This would be the front left leg, so I guess we would start this here. So that's a 2x1. So if we make it a 2x2, we need something like that. Because on the pig, the hoof part, like the brown part, is one block, and then there's 4 blocks across. So if we make it doors, the doors would be 2x2s. So yeah, it'd be like that. And then right here we would put, let's see what the pink concrete's a little bright. So So white terracotta, yeah, and then we'll toss in some pink in other places, but right now we'll just fill it with white terracotta. I think, okay, so basically, yeah, left leg and right leg are the same. Cool. So it's that. That looks like the leg. So then that's going to be a little iffy. We'll leave that spot kind of blank, but we'll figure it out. So if we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 8 blocks deep, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This one will just, build all the way back because it should be a square. So if it comes out looking like a rectangle, I did something wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we need to add one this way, right? Is that a square? Yep, that's a square. So we will put that there, I guess. That looks fine. Okay, so we have that. So how big of a gap is it between the hooves? Looks like a block of 2, so that'd be a gap of 4 on here. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4 gap. There we go. And we're going to extend this out. And the reason I'm looking at the pig skin is that way we can kind of scale it the right way. So we need 2 doors, 2 white terracottas. I'll just put dirt under that. That'd make it easier. Okay, need to grab dirt block. Switch that out for pink concrete right now because we won't be using the pink concrete for a bit. Okay, so we need this, and then 1, 2, 1, 2. Carry this across. Take these out and make that dirt. Then of course we'll build the dirt up around it to kind of make it look like it's more natural with the environment, but as of right now I think that'll do as a placeholder until we get the general outline of the pig set up. Okay, so there's the front 2 hooves. The back hooves are a gap of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think it's on the 8th block away. That's what it looks like. So if we do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and start that there. Is that? No, that ain't right. That is not correct. So we need to double that, so it needs to be 14. So that's 7. So we need to do a 14 gap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Right here, so we start on the 15th. That look right. Yeah, that looks better. Okay, so it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We'll just copy and line that up. Then right here we do the same thing. We can have the back legs and the front legs at different heights. And if we need to change that later because it becomes a problem, we can, but I think it should be fine. Then we carry this across right here. And then carry that right there. Okay, cool. So now we need to set up the doors. Let's make sure this is a square that's about the same size. Yeah, okay. Cool. So it was door, white concrete, door, white concrete. This side has 2 white concrete, door, white concrete, door. Cool. So there we go. We have that. So now we build the rest of the hoof. Then I need to figure out how tall the legs are on the pig. And then, once we get the outline with the white terracotta and kind of have it filled in, we'll go through and flip around the blocks out with the other shades of pink that we found and see what we can get going. Okay, cool. So we have that. How tall are the legs on the pig? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 times 2 is 12, so 12 blocks tall in our building. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Don't need that. We needed to go to 10 because I didn't count the bottom two. Right? Okay, let's double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yep, okay. We have this. So, let's build up these corners, that same height. You know, this way we can get a skeletonized frame of it and tell what's going on.
And like frowned left leg is upwards water elevator, frowned right is downward water elevators.
Okay, yeah. That's a pretty good idea. We can do that. But yeah, let's just get the general outline of the legs and body first, and then we can go through with filling in and doing elevators. Let's connect these. Okay. I think it's coming along pretty good. Coming along quicker than I thought it would have. Okay. So we have this right here. They do connect in the back because we... Is that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, yeah. So this top line is where they would connect. Got it. Just wanted to double check because it's easier to fix it now than
okay, I
later.
share joke.
Okay, so let's build this joke. What's the joke? Okay, let's get this. Then line across.
What do the 1-2-year-old that is pregnant and the child inside have in common?
No idea. I have no idea about that joke. What do they have in common? Okay, fill this
They're
in, I
both
guess.
saying, oh god, my mom's gonna kill me.
Yeah. Okay, let's keep filling in these legs. And then, like I said, after we fill them in with the, white terracotta,
You get it?
Yeah, I get it. It's okay. It's pretty good, I guess. I don't know. We'll fill this in, and then we will put the elevators in once we get the body and all that stuff done. Because it'll be easier to do that afterwards.
Pregnant one is gonna abort child and the pregnant's mom is gonna end her.
Yeah. Okay. Fill this in. Add a line across here. Do.
What does your dad and your ex have in common?
I have no idea. What do they have in common? Okay.
They're generally never going to come back.
They went to the store to get batteries and never came back. Got them. Okay, fill this in. Then once we fill in the legs, we'll start outlining like the body part, because all it is a big rectangular prism, so that shouldn't be that hard. And then we'll try to start building the head shape. We'll probably build the head before we start filling in the body, because that'll take some time, probably.
Did you hear the story about the snapped pencil?
I've not heard the story of the snapped pencil.
Don't worry, it has no point.
Nice. I like that one. That one's pretty good. Okay, have you heard the one about the two polar bears in the bathtub? And then one said to the other, "Hey, pass the soap." And the other polar bear responded, "No soap, radio." It's pretty funny. That's one of my favorite jokes out there. It's pretty epic, if you do ask me. Like, it's right up there with some of the greatest jokes of all time. No soap, radio, best punchline I've ever heard. Okay, the legs are almost going to be filled in, so then I'm going to need to look at the pig and figure how like large the body is compared to legs, like just the overhangs and then the height of it. So yeah. Then I need to remember to scale those numbers up by 2.
Them times people call you ugly and you reply, "Sorry, I'm not a mirror."
Got 'em. That one's pretty good. Okay, so we have that. So these will connect here. That connects. This connects. And those back ones connect. Cool. So we have the general shape. Let me add a line here because that's going to bother me if I don't. Okay. So the body of the pig is 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
What do you call
6,
a fake
7.
noodle?
I have no idea. What do you call it?
Impasta.
Like Among Us? Among Us? That's kind of epic. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8, so we need 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay, so that's the height of the body of the pig. What's the width? I guess the same as the legs. Then on the back legs, it appears to be off by 1, but we'll think about that when we get to it. So we need to carry this across, and then up.
I know a lot of jokes about unemployed people, but none of them work. Ha ha ha.
That one's pretty good. I like that one. Okay, we have that, and then... Okay, so the body of the pig is just a rectangular prism that's the same size as the pig, just shifted inward by 1 block. Got it. So it's this. Okay, then once we gonna build this across. Build
Today
a line
at the
of
bank, an old lady asked me to help check her balance. So I pushed her over.
Yeah, that one's pretty good.
What did the traffic light say to the car? Don't you look? I am about to change.
That's pretty good. I like that one. Okay. So we go up 4, so we're going to use this as a placeholder. Okay, so it's 4 from the left, and then up 8? No, 2 from the left, and then up 4. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Okay, so that's gap 4, that's gap 2. So it should be that block right there is where the head on the pig starts. So then the head is how many blocks? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
My boss told me to have a good day, so I went home.
Yeah, that one's pretty good. Okay, 18. So we shifted it up 4, so it should be up 4. We'll just check it on this side. 2, 3. Okay, it should be this.
Parallel lines have so much in common. It is a shame they'll never meet.
Yeah. Congruent lines even have more in common. They're the exact same. Okay, would it be 1, 2, 3, 4 inward? This goes
Did you hear
across.
about the Italian chef that died?
I
He
did
passed
not.
away.
Italian joke. That one's pretty epic.
Why couldn't the bicycle stand up? Because it was too tired.
That one's pretty good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 16 out. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
I
9,
ate a
10.
clock yesterday. It was very time consuming.
That one's pretty good. These jokes are pretty punny. Ha. Got 'em. It's kind of epic. Okay, so this should be the shape of the head. It should turn out to be a cube. If it's not a cube, I've done something wrong, I think. At the bottom, it's not going to look right, so we're going to have to look at it from the top. Because the bottom, it goes into the body. So do we need one more block out this way? That might be the problem. Because it looked like it was a little short this way. Yep, there
Did
we
you
go.
hear about the kidnapping in the park? They woke him up.
That one's pretty good. See, I like the jokes that are kind of play on words, kind of like these. It's pretty good. Kind of puns, I
Where do
think.
you find a cow with no legs? Right where you left it.
Yeah. Do you know what you call a cow with no legs? Ground beef. See that one? That one's pretty good. Okay. Do you know how cows get their news? They
Why
read them.
wouldn't he the shrimp share his treasure? Because he was a little shellfish.
Do you know how cows get their news? They read the moose paper. See, that one's kind of epic. Found that on the back of a milk carton. It's pretty great. Okay. We'll fill in the, I guess the head block, and then we'll start to shape out the face of the pig. Okay, cool. So we have
When a deaf
that.
person sees someone yawn, do they think it as a scream?
Maybe. Not sure. That is an intriguing question.
My friend says to me, "What rhymes with orange?" I said, "No, it doesn't."
Yeah. See that one? I like that one. That one's pretty good. Keep building this. Doo-doo-doo. Okay. We're almost done with filling in the front part of the head on the pig, so then we start
Somebody
adding
stole
these.
my Microsoft Office and they're going to pay. You have my word.
Yeah. I would rather have your Excel. I love Microsoft Excel. It's great. I love spreadsheets. They're fun to do. Okay, so it's down 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's on the 4th, which would be 8 blocks down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I bought some shoes from a drug dealer. I don't know what he laced them with, but I've been tripping all day.
That one's pretty good. Okay, concrete. White concrete. Let's be these 4, and then we need black concrete. Switch it out for the dirt. We don't need dirt anymore. Actually, that's built into the head.
Why do blind people hate skydiving? It scares the hell out of their dogs.
Yeah. Okay, so now we need to carry that across.
A woman walks into a library and asked if they had any books about paranoia. The librarian says, "They're right behind you."
Okay, so the nose is 3 down, so 1, 3. One more block, okay. So we carry this to here. And then we fill this in for now. We're gonna add a different tone. Center set of 2. Okay, I think that's a decent point. Okay, so basically, guys, thanks for coming by the stream. If you did come by, thanks for coming by. I really appreciate it.
If
So
you boil a funny bone, it becomes a laughing stock. That's pretty humorous.
That is pretty humorous. Okay, so basically, I gotta go. I'll try to stream tomorrow morning, if possible, probably around the same time as I did today. So if you want to see that, it'd be really cool if you could subscribe and turn on that notification bell if you want to see that, and we'll finish up the pig. And yeah, sorry about that, but I have to go do something. So yeah, guys, I'll see you in the next one, and we will be finishing this pig house. So thanks for coming by, and I'll see you in the next.